opinions, you can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at Cup of Kelpie. In today's video, we're going to talk about some things that might trigger some of you guys. So if this topic does not relate to you, I highly suggest that you click off. Just a little bit about me and who I am, because I feel like I love giving advice to all of you beautiful ladies, but when it comes to my personal opinions and how I like to move in the world, I am very traditional. I was raised in the South, in New Orleans, and I had a very traditional household. No matter how dysfunctional the family might be, there were just some certain power dynamics that set in stone in my mind. And now that I am back in the South, and I am a girly woman, I have been seeing a lot of things that has been affecting me and affecting the way that I make friends, affecting the way that women perceive me, and affects the way that men perceive me as well. And I have been getting just a lot of weird vibes when it comes to you being a feminine and girly baddie woman, and I really wanted to talk about this and dive deep. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, or while we are chatting if you guys are watching in the live, but in the comments if you guys are watching on the replay. I'll be doing my makeup and getting ready to just do some work. I'm somebody that has the luxury of working from home. However, I like to do my makeup because it makes me feel gorgeous, it makes me feel confident, and I might go to a coffee shop and I don't like to be seen without looking my best. So anyway, let's talk about it then, bitch. So as I find myself and as I readjust to the person that I want to be rather than the person that I was being in order to appease friends, family, co-workers when I was working a 9-to-5, I realized how masculine I used to move within the world. And masculine energy has nothing to do with sex parts. Masculine energy has a lot to do with the way that you expect to be treated in the way that you treat other people, correct? Oh, somebody asked about the SPF. This is, and it's a dirty one too. I've had this for a very long time. She has seen many a makeup bag that has exploded, if you cannot tell. This is a Neutrogena's Clear Face Breakout Free Liquid Lotion Sunscreen, SPF 55. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I was super like, I had masculine energy written all over me. I could not accept help, could not accept any type of compliment, could not accept money, could not literally be taken care of. I felt like that was a sign of weakness. Let me know if you guys relate. But at a certain point, I'm 24 years old. I don't know how y'all women out there, I don't know how y'all do it, but this shit is not it. That shit was not fucking it. And pardon my language, I do have a potty mouth. I don't care. I'm getting better at it, okay? Working your ass off to be like a man, to be a provider, to be a boss ass bitch, which is definitely at the end of the day to be a man, you know, to be that forever with the way that your chemical makeup is set up is detrimental to your health, bitch. Listen. Listen. Because I've been doing research. I don't like to say stuff without backing it up. And if y'all get offended at this point, I cannot give a fuck. Your genetic makeup, if you identify as a woman, or if you get hormones ingested into you, if you are not naturally born that way, however you want to say it, however you want to see it, there is a certain amount of estrogen and testosterone in your fucking body. Women have less testosterone naturally in their body than men. Before anybody gets upset, this is how they can tell a woman from a male in blood tests, they measure the amount of estrogen, okay, in the blood, in your bloodstream. And when you are in your masculine, when you are in your focused, hone in, a boom, bam, boom, boom, boom mode, you are using testosterone. And when your testosterone levels tank, you suffer. You feel like fucking shit, you guys. Like, just to be frank. And I was on birth control. And when you are on birth control, it messes with the amount of hormones that gets released. It might be blocking a hormone. It might be putting in more hormones than you need. And I was on hormones. What was I on? I took the Depo shot. I was on that for 2 years. And I recently got off of it this last year that just passed, whenever I decided to go full-time as a social media person, right? As someone that does YouTube, makes content, and has her own business, right? And I was able to really build and really just neglect the fuck out of myself, bitch. Let me just tell you how much I hated me. Let me tell you how much I put everybody else first before I would even consider how I feel, or have I given to myself today? Did I get enough sleep? Did I get my this, that, and the other? And no matter how much these people might sell you guys this fantasy that being a boss babe and running your own stuff and working forever might be so empowering, at the end of the day, these women are aging faster. They feel hopeless at some point in their life. They feel as if, and I'm speaking from personal experience and seeing female figures in my life that have preached this idea to me, and seeing how unhappy they actually are whenever they're not trying to hype me up to do this shit, and seeing how they react and seeing their relationships. And I tell you guys this all the fucking time, to stop taking advice from people that don't live lives the way that you want to live them. Back then, I did not take that advice. Back then, I would just be like, okay, this person is an adult figure in my life. I'm going to take their advice because they tell me to respect elders. No, bitch. If she can't even hold on to a man, if she always got man problems, but she's telling me to be a boss-ass bitch and to fuck these dudes and da-da-da-da-da, like da-da-da, just be about your coin, be about your money, da-da-da. I'm so tired of being about my coin and being about my money. That's a very masculine way to look at life. Men are very, very good at focusing in on making sure they're getting as many coins as possible. For me and my feminine energy, I need to make sure that I am exuding artistic, creative, relaxed, gorgeous energy. And when you finally make that switch, if you are anything like me, if you are on this journey that I have been on, where I had to go from, where I had to make that fucking assessment and being like, I'm miserable living this kind of lifestyle. There must be a different way. And then doing research and realizing, oh my God, there's girls out there literally being taken care of, literally being spoiled, literally getting paid to be gorgeous, number one. You know, like I'm like, that's an option too. I made that switch and I was like, I want to live my life like that. Because this is not working. Because after I got off the shot and the actual chemicals started to leave my body, I started to get extremely depressed. And I started looking up symptoms. I'm like, what are these withdrawal symptoms? And try to, like, you know, connect the dots. And I might be wrong, but I have a very good feeling that I'm right. But all of that masculine energy was coming from a hormonal imbalance. And now that my hormones have settled back, I got my hormones back, you know, in line, I had to make that switch because I was like, well, I don't like the way that this is. I don't like this lifestyle. I don't like the way that I'm living. And that makes people angry. Okay, listen, girl, you about to upset a lot of people. I have upset so many people just by existing in my feminine, because you know why? That's where I'm supposed to be at. I never made a bitch mad whenever I was acting all manly and shit and being about my coin and saying, F dudes make money, da 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 da. You know why? Because I was out of the competition. They knew I wasn't gonna compete over their man. Now that the tables have turned, girl, and I am a baby girl, I realized how much of a baby girl I am. I am a little princess. And I was like, wow, and I love it. And that's who I want to stay as. I am a princess. I am a little queen. I love help. I love to be taken care of. I love being offered a break. I'm like, absolutely. But back then, Back then, I would say taking a break and sitting my ass down is a sign of weakness. Listen to that. That is so scary. That is literally could never be me again. And so now that I live my life like this, I have to readjust everything. And y'all, this is a very recent, not very, very recent, but in the last couple of months, since January 2021, since January, it's been 6 months so far. Happy June, you guys. I've made that decision fully, and I'm deciding to stay within my feminine forever, you know? And I don't know about you guys, but I'm just forever grateful that I've gotten to this point so young after being so just, I feel violated. I feel actually like violated by the way that the women in my life have influenced me to live, because they thought that was the right path, even though the results that they were getting from them living that path was making them miserable. Do you see how misery loves company? And so I might get a lot of hate from women that might disagree, women that just totally stand by that lifestyle. I am not doing it. I love men. I am not a man hater. I love the way that they work. I love the way that they think, and I love the way that they pursue life. I think everybody has their differences and everybody has things that they have to work on. But the divine masculine and the divine feminine are that way. Nature is this way because it just fucking works that way on this planet. And to go against that is to set yourself up for potential disappointment. Now, it might work for you, bitch, but you might just be a masculine woman. But for me, for the women that are actually feminine women, that shit don't work. It does not work. It will make you miserable. It will make you literally feel as if the life is getting sucked out of you if you continue to live that way after you come into your awareness of what you actually genuinely want. Correct? And I can't keep on feeling bad about the way that I am choosing to live my life. And as somebody that has built a platform on social media, I want to share. I can't keep on making YouTube videos if I can't share this aspect, because a lot of my content is going to be coming from this keystone video of the fact that I am a feminine woman. I deserve to be taken care of, because why I'm bringing forth that beauty, that hub, this offering to the masculine, the divine masculine, to continue the human race. You know what I'm saying? If I even can, but if not, giving that feminine energy. Saying that because I was on very strong birth control. I don't even know if I can have kids. But God forbid me feel stifling. I mean, God forbid me literally feeling bad because I woke up. Someone said, yes, feminine women can still be strong and independent, but if you don't feel like being strong and independent all the time, you should not feel bad about that. I don't want to be strong and independent 24/7 every fucking day. Sometimes I want to be weak and dependent. And that's the kind of shit that girls will get triggered. Oh my God, she's saying a curse. Is this not cursed language in society? A woman saying like, I love men. I love a masculine man that wants to love me and wants me to relax and wants me to not work if I don't have to, if I don't want to, would prefer that I wouldn't, just to chill so he can take care of me. Is that, and I know you're always supposed to have money on the side. I know everyone's like, oh, you can't ever. Yes, of course, never always just depend on one man's income. Obviously have your own thing on the side. However, exactly, someone says that. However, I want to be kept. And being kept also means that he has standards that he needs to withhold as well. I can't. All my pretty girls out there, you don't gotta be this facade. And like I said, everyone's not gonna agree with me, so don't get triggered. You don't have to agree with me. The beautiful thing about the world is that we all have the opportunity to live the life that we want to, the way that we want to live it. That's the great American experiment. You gotta tolerate my shit. I tolerate y'all's all day. But as somebody that is a social media person, I want to be that beacon of light for these girls that think that they have to be this person because of what they had to be back in the day. Same. Someone said, I don't know any kept women, so I have to figure it out on my own. And girl, I've been doing so... like, if you never had a mother that told you how to be feminine, or explained it to you, or just had that just masculine vibe to her because that's how she had to be, and like her heart might have like solidified in that way, like it sucks. But let me tell you, once you figure it out and once you experience what it's like to be treated like the woman that you are, it's addicting. I could never be anything but this. Period. And I don't feel bad about it. And this is where the hate comes, because I love myself for it. People aren't gonna like you. Period. Especially women, because now that you know that you are feminine, you are going to be attracting a lot of masculine men that these girls desire. And they might be able to capture their eye, but a genuine woman that loves her femininity genuinely and that respects it and requires other people to respect it as well will capture his heart. She might capture his dick, girl, but he always gonna be thinking about you, and they can't stand it. How do you deal with women who insult you because you are doing your own thing? Nothing. I do nothing, and I continue to do my own thing. The thing is, like, unless the girl's trying to beat me up physically, which they won't, and if they try to, so be it, you know, whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. The only way, the best revenge is for you to continue to live your life the way that you want to. You know, that's the best revenge, is to be like, all right, whatever, and you continue to do you. And I'm realizing that, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bestie? I'll read some comments on this topic. Let's see. Let me blend this out. But y'all, that's it was just tiring. I was crying about it the other day. But hey, Deanna, baby girl, I miss you, girl. I was crying about it the other day because I keep on avoiding this. I keep on avoiding the fact that I built my life in a masculine way, but I never gave myself a masculine container. I was living a masculine life of hustle culture and work, and never rest, and never stop, and never quit, and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And I resented my life, but I built it. And I kept on denying the fact that, yo, you built that life, girl. You built that for yourself. But I also had to realize after that, okay, I built this for myself, and I accepted it. I had those stages of grief of like, I built a life out of a lifestyle that was projected onto me as right when it really wasn't. I was led astray. I was. And that's okay. Because awareness is the first step to growth, right? And if I was able to change my life with, you know, something like extreme weight loss, I can change my life this way pretty easy, right? It's all about habits. It's all about how you decide to show up in the world. And I was like, no, I don't want to be Miss Independent. I hate that shit. That's not me no more. You know? Yes, someone said the propaganda against women is strong. Against being a real, genuine woman. And I mean, I don't want to say real, because every woman is a real woman. You know? And I don't want to, I think that, I mean that. I think every woman is a real woman. But for someone that, we can get a little bit into this, and y'all might not agree, but this is what I've seen, and I'm just gonna call how I see it. But what I realize is that women that hate on feminine women always have a problem with girls being girly, but will never have a problem seeing a drag queen do it. I'll say it again. Women that have a problem with feminine women being feminine will never have a problem when they see a man do it and when they see a drag queen do it. But God forbid a woman come in full face of makeup every single day, lash, hair done, amazing makeup, dressed to the nine, in a heel, hair did, nails did, smelling good. God forbid a woman do that every day. But if a man does it, yes, queen. What is that? Who did that? Who did that? Why can't she support me being a woman? But when a man wants to do it, it's fine. And it has... Am I crazy, bitch? And so I realized that I was like, oh, it's because your man don't want that, right? Like, at least that's what you think. But because I show up, I become your competition. But the thing is, women aren't supposed to compete against each other. You're just supposed to show up as your best, and I'm supposed to show up as mine, and we're supposed to be kinfolk. We're supposed to be in this together. Oh. Stinky ass bitches. I don't want your nasty little man. He likes you. I don't want him. He likes you. I don't want him. You see me? I'm all about skin. I'm all about skin, besties. I'm a skin girl. I take the longest doing my skin. Y'all know this. And I said what I said, queens. And I mean that. Deanna said that part. No one wants to admit that. And it's literally out of... Yes! Hate for themselves and they don't... Yes! And they don't hear me. Absolutely not. So I said, to hell with that lifestyle. I'm going to be the baddest bitch in the room. But it's not even by choice. It just happens to be that way because other girls aren't even like trying. I love pretty girls. And I've met a lot of pretty girls. Let me tell you this right here. I met a lot of pretty girls, girl. Oh my God. The South got the prettiest women. I mean, I know there's pretty women all over. If you're not from the South and you're pretty, I see you, bitch. But we got a lot of them. Okay? Something about the reason why men be making songs about the South is because Southern women is different. The women in the South just hit a little different. You know? So I found girls like me, and we ain't besties, but I see them and we see each other, and I'm like, yes, girl, you do you, and I love you for it, and you keep shining, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're amazing. I'll say that shit to their face. I'm like, never stop doing that. Never stop this. That's everything. That's everything. That's everything, you know? Keep that shit up. You are gorgeous. Everyone loves a pretty girl when she walks into the room, if they want to admit it or not. So you be that. You be that centerpiece in people's lives. That's how I see it. I want to be the centerpiece in these people's lives. I want people to walk in and be like, oh my God, she's so pretty. Oh my God, she's so pretty. Because that's what I do. And that uplifts my spirit. And I was like, I want to be one. And so I decided to be one every day. And they get bent. But it's not my problem. I refuse to make it my problem anymore. Someone said something. Isis said, I think the problem is not every girl thinks like you. Some girls are already... Oh, baby, stop it. Bonzo, get away. Bonzo's on the thing. Some girls are already defensive and protective, and that's about what's theirs, and find themselves trying to compete. I mean, that's not a problem. That's like that's the world. Everyone's not supposed to think like me. That there would be no life if everybody thought the same. Don't trust the woman who doesn't trust you around their boyfriend. They are the type of person who would try to get their boyfriend to cheat. Who would try to get your boyfriend to cheat with them. That's so funny. Girlfriends that get jealous when their boyfriend's around other pretty women make that man miserable. It's because he might leave him anytime. Someone said, "Are you working a 9 to 5? I would love a bit on that transition." I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore. I stopped. That stuff was just not for me. I'm a much more creative girl than that, and I mean, it was what it was, and I loved the people that I met along the way. However, I am an entrepreneur, but I'm a girly one, and I was working for men who wanted me to act like a man, and they didn't respect my feminine energy and wanted me to go, 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 go. And I was like, I can't do this no more. I was like, I'm tired. This is not fun for me. I'm literally miserable. And then when I had to realize that the other people don't live their lives like this, and they're happy and they think they deserve it. And I was like, well, I feel like I deserve a break too. So I decided to do this. It's only been a year, you guys. But let's talk about the fact that I was able to hold that act, but I was also in a relationship with a feminine man who was so loose with his money and never wanted to provide and never wanted to come and see me. And I would always have to be the leader in the relationship. I could never be led, could not trust this man to have any type of financial responsibility and blah, 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 blah. So like, I was just living life wrong, and I'm okay. I'm okay with admitting that. But I honestly really think that it had a lot to do with my hormones. Sucks, but don't want to point fingers, but now that I'm off of it, I can't even imagine. Right? I can't even imagine. I can't even, like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's just not for me. And if it's for you, bestie, okay. Oh my God, this one time when I was working as a waitress for a little bit, when I moved back to New Orleans, this girl was like, she's a young girl and she got a boyfriend that's the same age. And she was like, I gotta go take care of my son. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you have a baby. Because, you know, some girls have babies. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you had a baby, you had a boy. She's like, girl, no, I'm talking about my boyfriend. And I was like, and she's like, it's the same thing, isn't it? Son, boyfriend. I was like, could never be me. Oh my God, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But that's the kind of women that are out there raising men. I was like, if you don't let that man, you're demasculating him. And you might mess him up forever if you keep on being his mother. They're like in their early 20s. And I'm like, girl, that is not cute. That is not adorable. That is not desirable for me. And I told her that. I was like, oh, that could never be me. I couldn't do that. I said, absolutely not. I wasn't going to be agreeable in that scenario. I'm okay with being disagreeable when it comes to things I don't believe in. And I picked that fight. And I was like, girl, I hope you change your mind one day. Because you need to let that boy be a man and figure himself out. Because if you out here raising him, you're going to mess up his future. Thinking that you doing something right. And you out here looking miserable, dusty, crusty. Saying that you raising this, that's not cute. I never thought that was cute. That is not cute. That is not cute at all. You're messing up his future. Let these boys be men. And I can say this confidently because I'm the oldest of 5. And I have younger brothers. I would never allow, you know? No. Absolutely not. If that's not who he is, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? No. Usually happens from people that come from broken homes. They got mommy/daddy issues. And I mean, it could be that, but they just might not know any better. They might just they might not have mommy daddy issues. Their mom might be their best friend. And she might be a masculine woman. But if she has a feminine daughter, of a masculine woman has a feminine daughter, that feminine daughter is going to be extremely depressed whenever she goes out into the real world with the tools that woman has given her, the tools that mom has given her. she's going to feel as if she does not fit in and as if she does not belong in the world because she was given the improper tools with the kind of person that she wants to be or is, if that makes sense. And that was me for a big part of my life. Me gaining the weight was me saying that, oh, I shouldn't get attention, da 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 da. That's not important. Men are only after this, that, and the other, so screw men. I hate men. Oh, I was told all of that. I was told to believe that, to never trust a man, to never trust anybody ever, which is like, sure, but like, what kind of quality of a life is it where you resent all humans? Can't even trust yourself type shit. Can't even trust your own family type shit, but never trying to work through that, never trying to heal that, and just accepting that as that's the way that they are, as if that's healthy. That could never be me. And if that ever is me, someone slap me across my fucking face, because that just cannot happen. Have you ever gotten negative comments, jealousy on your appearance since you've been on your weight loss journey? Yes. Girl, my mom tried to roast me 2 days ago because I told her not to get on my Instagram and my TikTok because I'm cute. I'm a model. What do you want from me? I like to be in bathing suits. I like to be naked. It's cute. I like it. It's always tasteful. I'm never extremely vulgar about it. I stay naked as like in an art way. I love my body. I built it. I think I look very pretty. I think I look very attractive. And if I'm in a bathing suit, it's the summertime, I'm gonna be in it and I'm gonna post it. It looks cute. I ain't showing all my coochie and shit like that. I'm just in my little bikini, you know? Trying to make me feel bad for the body that I built after the body that was built being in an extremely toxic environment with her. So what do I look like trying to attach myself to those negative ideas that she has in her head because however old whatever she wants to believe in. So yes, I get negative comments from my own damn family. 2 days ago. No, that was yesterday. Was that yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before. Girl, no, it was yesterday. No, it was the day before. From your own family. Years after. It took her 6 years to apologize for the way that she treated me when I was growing up. 6 years. And I thought I was the crazy one. So when my girls were in their wounded feminine, I was in my wounded feminine for a very long time. A feminine woman in her wounded feminine. Now that I'm out of it, I'll never go back. I'm a girly girl, and it's gonna make all the masculine women hate you. And it is what it is. Hey friend, I see you. Hi friend. And that's none of your business, and that shouldn't be your problem. You need to find girls like me. So welcome. But it's all right, girl. It's okay. I know what it's like, and it sucks. It sucks because you see how, and unfortunately, I think it's a black woman thing too. It's a really big, I think a lot of black women were raised with masculine women raising them. And it's unfortunate. But for me, studying other cultures and seeing how they do stuff and just adopting those principles and hearing from those kinds of women that they raise their women up to be feminine, surrounding myself with that has really just uplifted my spirits, you know? Someone said when I was in my late/early 20s, my mom used to call me a cow and play it off as a joke. My brother straight up told her to stop one day. I don't think mothers understand how important their words are to their daughters. Excuse me. Can you not lick your paws so aggressively right there? It's like, And ignore the trolls in the comments, y'all, because there's a lot of angry men in here that want you guys to stay insecure because it makes them feel like they're more than who they are, which they're not. That's okay. There's a lot of wounded men in there too that ain't really had that kind of example in their lives too, which it sucks, but it is the way that it is, and I pray for their healing as well, because I love men and I believe that men should be uplifted to be better men. You know what I'm saying? To love and respect women, but I feel like it also has to be on our side too, to make sure that we love and respect men the way that they are. And what makes them happy, and understand both sides. And I think that is probably the most feminine quality you can possibly have, is to be able to listen. It's not it to be able to listen and to understand and to fully comprehend what both sides of the coin needs in order to be a full coin, if that makes sense, you know? Because girls like me, if you're anything like me, we have perspective. We know what it's like to be in that negative. We see what it's like to be in that positive. And once we are fully just in love with ourselves in the aspect that we decide to live in, whether that be in your masculine or your feminine. For me, I decided to go with my feminine. You have a much deeper respect for the masculine. But yeah, my mom's words hurt me in ways that I think still affect me today. Even though I've healed past it and, you know, I'm grown, I still gotta work past it, because that's the one person in my life that I had. I looked up to her. And even if she disrespected me, I'm like, well, she must be right, because that's my mom. You know? Like, she told me I had saggy titties one day when I didn't wear a bra. And that made me literally, like, that clung on to me throughout my entire adult years. I was gonna get a breast augmentation. I think I told you guys that before. And I was like, why would you tell me that? I just got these titties. How are they saggy? What are you talking about? But just because she could see, like, a nipple print, she's like, oh, look at those saggy titties. Projection much? You know? It's healing through that makes me want to be everything that I am and more. You know? And it's also, if you were anything like me as well, it made me very reluctant to even want to have kids. Does that make sense? I didn't want to have kids for a very long time, and the reason why is because, and this is the reason which is so sad, I said I don't want to disappoint my child. I don't accidentally want to disappoint my child the way that I felt like I was let down, when all I wanted was that love, you know? And I was like, I don't want to bring kids into the world because I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want to accidentally not be what they need. And that kept me from wanting to have kids. I thought I was going to be a bad mom because I didn't enjoy the way that my mother treated me. And I was like, I don't want to, I was nervous that I wasn't gonna have enough self-awareness back then to be a loving and supporting mother. To be the mom that I needed. To give the bare fucking minimum. You know? But I'm over that. Thank God. Thank God. And I think that's what it all boils down to. It's the toxicity of that, and that's affected me. And I love getting down to the bottom of it. And I hope you guys get down to the bottom of it too, because when I was my best and when I shined, girl, my mom would get mad. And so me being a healthy and happy and beautiful baddie, girly baddie, was everything I wasn't really allowed to be at a certain point. She raised me up to be that. I was in beauty pageants and stuff when I was a kid, and everything was fine. And then when things went bad in her life, I automatically became a problem. And that's how I was raised to be, you know? That's what this is. That's what we're dealing with. I feel like that's a really big part. And I'm saying that in the Black community, because I feel like it's very specific to that. And I know a lot of my followers are African American. And I know it's not just on that side, but I feel like it's our problem for most of us. And so for us to be beautiful, feminine, receptive, receiving women, it's an issue. Because it was an issue to our mothers. You know? And that's not okay. And I want to let y'all know that that is not okay. Someone got me a super chat. Thank you so much, Ashley Banks. Thank you so much, Ashley Banks. I appreciate the super chat. She said, I've been vibing out with these chit chats. Thanks for sharing. A lot of your stories are relatable. Feels like I'm talking to a friend. Oh, you are. You are a friend here. Even if you disagree with anything I say, bestie, be like, you stupid. I'm a human being at the end of the day. I just think out loud. No, we're doing freckles because I like to confuse the masses. One time a friend was talking on the phone and told a person that she didn't have any friends that were girls, but I was right next to her. She was very hyper feminine aesthetically, and I felt hurt. Man, you know, just because a girl looks pretty don't mean she's feminine. That's some dumb shit. Just because a girl dresses up and looks cute does not mean that she is feminine. There's a lot of nasty, ugly girls out there. If they're ever competitive, feminine women are not competitive. We are not competitive. We just do what we do. And we respect other women that do what they do. And we love other women for it. However they decide to show up, be like, if that's how you want to be and you love yourself for it, bitch, do it more. If that's who you love to be, do it more. Do it louder. But if a girl like that wants to disregard who you are, and that's exactly who you want to be, like I said, and like, if you want to be a masculine woman, and that's what you love, I will never judge you for it. I'm just talking to the girls that want to be like me. And I think you guys need to understand that. And I know we're like 40 minutes in, but I hope y'all fucking get that. I don't care what you decide to be. I'm making this content for a very specific type of woman. This is YouTube, okay? This is YouTube. All right? You can always click out and try to find your people. But I genuinely believe that whenever you're ready and you want somebody to help you out, whatever you decide you want to be, I think that's what makes social media so amazing, is because I teach lifestyle. Do I not? This is not a lifestyle channel. And my lifestyle has changed so much in the last couple of years because I got out of this masculine energy. Someone asked if weight loss helped with my hormones. No, not really. I lost the weight before I got on birth control. It's all about your energy. I agree. I agree, Parrot. It's all about your energy and how you treat people. It's how you treat people. It's about your energy, how you treat yourself, because how you treat yourself represents how you treat others. How you treat yourself is going to be a representation on how you treat others. Thank you so much, Sherry. Sherry said, and you do a damn good job at inspiring other females. That's what I fucking do. Because you know why? I'm not going to cry, bestie. But just know my period's coming, and I've been crying a lot lately. And it's not bad. It's never a bad thing usually. It's all self-reflective, introspective type shit, right? What was I talking about? She talked about me being a good job, doing a good job inspiring other females. I did not have that. I did not have that. I felt what it's like to be inspired and to be supported by other women. I never got that growing up I got that growing up at a certain point in time, but when it cut off, all I did was crave it. I was craving it like no other. So I knew what it felt like at some point. And then when people switched up on me, I was like, what happened? And going from that night to day, from day to night like that, once I was able to be independent, you know, to get out of that situation, I said, I will never, ever, ever, ever put myself in a situation where I will be around unsupportive women ever again. And now that I decided to be feminine, they just keep on coming out, and I just have to keep on cutting them off, cutting them loose. Let me live, let me live, let me live. I wrote a song about that the other day, after what y'all told me off that live, and it's like, if you can't let me live, then you're dead to me. If you can't let me live, then you're dead to me. Because if you can't let me live, then you're dead to me. Period. I have no time. No time. If you can't let me be myself, then you are dead to me. I will not hang out with you. I will ignore your presence. Because it sounds like you're only there to bring me down. Which sounds like you got a lot of time on your hands that you need to be putting into yourself that you just decide to put into me. Absolutely not. No more of that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you can't let me live, then you're dead to me. Addicted to suffering. Addicted to feeling less than. Addicted to being put down. Addicted to feeling like an outcast. Addicted to being the lone wolf. Could never be me. I love females. I love women and I love men. And I love people who are themselves. Yes, it's literally the notion of being the light and love that you want to see in the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love it. And y'all can't change my mind. I'm gonna just do a little mascara. I might do a lash today, y'all. I like me a little lash. This is my makeup so far, though. I think it looks good. Do it in the mirror. Anyway, besties, I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat. I know it was kind of long, but you will be disliked, especially if you lived a certain way for a while and decided to switch it up and to be who you really want to be. You're gonna lose a lot of friends because, you know, which is understandable. Y'all can't get mad because if y'all friends switched up on you too and you expected them to be a certain way, like for me, example, you can't get mad. Listen, buku girls come up to me acting like they're feminine and they're girly and this, that, and the other, right? And when they switch up and show their true colors, I cut them off. So when you show up as your true self and they get intimidated or whatever they might feel, they might not want to hang out with you anymore. So be it. But just know that neither of y'all are technically in the wrong. You're just deciding to live a different lifestyle. That better suits you. And it may never suit them. And it's not your job, bestie. I always go here. It is never your job to bring dead bodies to your promised land. If they want to die in that world, you let them die in that world. You need to go where you want to be buried. Because at the end of the day, this is all temporary. You don't know when your last breath is going to be. You live life one breath at a time, bestie. Not to get spiritual on you guys, but y'all live life one breath at a time. Your next breath determines your next everything. You live your life one breath at a time. If you remember that, you would make a lot more different decisions than I think you do. Than I think you've been making, bestie. You don't got enough, you don't have the energy. Don't waste your breath with things that don't resonate with you. Baby. Come here. Come here, cutie patootie with a little baby booty. Look at this. And not having friends is not cute, by the way, besties. Being a lone wolf is not fun. And it's not, and I will never praise you guys for it. I can't make friends. I can't find friends. Blah, 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 blah. You will never hear me clap for that. Go make some friends. Go make some friends. Even introverts got friends. That's not cute. Make more than one, too. Go make some friends. I will never. I hate that shit. I have no friends. I'm so lonely. I'm like, you think I'm gonna clap for that? I'm gonna look at you like, what's wrong with you? You good? Why nobody wanna hang out with you? That's not gonna make me wanna be your friend. I have no friends. I'm like, we still strangers, you know that, right? Not to be judgy, but bitch, I'm a judge. Go make some friends. Don't lead with that. Be like, oh my God, let's hang out. Don't never lead with that shit. Y'all out here trying to make friends after quarantine. Don't lead with that. Girl, go make some friends. Go connect. If you don't have friends, it's gonna trigger a lot of people, girl. I had to hear it too. Listen, I had to hear it too. If you got friends that, oh my God, you're my only friend. You're my only friend. I'll do nothing without, oh my God, you're my only friend. You're my, be scared. Get the fuck. Go make more and ignore them so that they can make some friends. Because that's gonna be a codependent relationship or your girlfriend. And if that's what you want, okay, but bestie, I'm telling you from experience. Run. That's a possessive ass bitch. She gonna be jealous when you make new friends. Run. Run from a bridge. Run. I don't care if you have no friends. I don't care if you have no friends. If you find a friend, if you find somebody, I have no friends, run. Find a group of girls. Jesus. Absolutely not. If someone doesn't have any friends, don't be their first one. If they want to lead with that. Because then just listen to the relationship dynamic. If you wouldn't want to get in a relationship with a man that ain't got no friends, why you want girlfriends? I say girly girls. I say that as in like girlfriends that ain't got no friends. I mean, don't admit that to me. Because I'm going to live my life regardless. Baby. Shut up. I'm just saying. Y'all can get upset with that, but I said what I said and I meant it. I had a friend like that, y'all. And I'm a YouTuber? I felt guilty. This girl got me feeling guilty. Just women. Just more women trying to own you. Trying to have dominion over who you are. And I thought about how that relationship went with one of my best friends. She was my only friend. I had no other friends. And every time I tried to make a new friend, she would talk so much about how she did not like them. And because she was my only friend, I'm gonna value her opinion. So here I go, trying to make new friends, and she keeps on knocking them down, and she got no friends. Someone said, what about guy friends? I have never had a guy friend that ain't got more guy friends. Ever. Never in my life have I met a man that ain't got no friends. Because you know why? Dudes know the value of community. But for some reason, they destroyed women and made us devalue ourselves, devalue the idea of friendship with other women, made us competitive, made us masculine, and then told us to hate each other. Girls is drama free too. Girls are drama free too. Women are the best communicators on this fucking planet. However, they tell us to communicate with men more than they tell us to communicate with each other. Besties, the reason why I do this is because I value women. Women might compete because of men, but y'all ain't even competing over men anymore. Y'all are literally just competing for competition's sake over each other over nothing. Because once y'all got a man, you don't have to compete no more. I mean, you got to keep up with who you are. But like, you only need one man, not 20. The fuck? You know? There's a certain point where it's just like, who sold this lie to us and why are we just accepting it? You know what I'm saying? Digital Her said, I had this one friend who was pissed whenever I went to hang out with someone else. She got drunk one day and tried to kiss me. Ah! Say less. Bestie, say less. Because I know what you mean. Hold on, let me put this lash on, girl. Girl, this lash is not doing it for me. You better get on my eyeball. You better get on my eyeball, bestie. Now I'm about to go get coffee and go edit, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go to this competition. I said competition. Bitch, you got me saying competition. Alexandra said, I have a friend who whenever we don't hang out, she sees me on social media with her, with other girls. She sends a manipulative text about how she's lonely and doesn't want... Tell her, bitch, if you don't get your own friends, I'm my own complete human being. I am not, it's not us. It's me and you. And y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop that shit. I think being feminine is about being a complete motherfucking person. That is the most feminine thing you can be, is good to be your own person. Y'all understand that? Femininity to me is being my own fucking person. Y'all. We gotta stop this. Together, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let me correct myself. I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing, bitch. I know exactly where this might lead to, and I'm here to uplift women to be women. To be grown-ass women. Not this childish shit. Ugh. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Yeah, someone said entitled. Just entitled to your energy. They just feel entitled to you. Fuck that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Never again. Y'all hear me right? Never again. Because I've been there. And that's why I'm just so adamant. You see how this lash looking kind of stupid? Y'all like my lashes? These foamy. It's gonna bother me all fucking day, I bet. Hold on, let me try to put some mascara. I hope you guys enjoyed this. She said that's the reason why I like being alone. People are crazy. But no, people aren't crazy. Bestie, don't let a couple crazy girls prevent you from feeling the joy of human connection. Because when you find your people that are complete people, oh, it's bliss. It's bliss. Never let them deter you. Yes, there are crazy people out there. That's what it takes. That's the journey of life. I would rather have to get my heart broken a bunch of times. If you gotta, it's pay to play, bitch. That's why I say what I say. So you can know the sign. Don't get disheartened. Don't get disheartened. Keep on trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. Keep trying. You'll find your people. I'm still finding my people. Don't worry. I'm still finding my people. I don't got my people yet. But you will. But the first part is making sure you know who you are. You can't find your people if you don't know who you are. Your people is going to be a reflection of who you are. Find yourself. Hone into your feminine energy if that's who you are. That's me. And then keep it going. And keep it pushing. Look at my head bobbing with it. Y'all are beautiful. And y'all deserve happiness. Y'all deserve human connection. That's the best part of life is connecting with others. The best part of life is connecting with others, in my opinion. That's how more life is made. That's how more people are put on this planet. And that's what people try to kill. People want you to feel alone, so that you never truly find the joy and the bliss of being able to be your complete self. To be your complete self. Unapologetically. And still be able to connect to others. That's what they want you to not have. And that's the shit that I could never stand for. Period. I know this was a long video. And I might have some like other videos based off of this video. Because I think it was a good video. No bangs today, besties, or what? Y'all like the hair like this? I like my bangs. Thank you so much, bestie. I like my bangs a lot. I like them sparse though. Thank you for the compliments. That's what I look like. Drink your water, besties. Period. Also, for my last video, I got the same acrylic nails as these ones. Hit the like button, besties. These are the ones that I got. I'm about to put these on too. So, anyway, cutie patooties. What you so fine for? She said, what you so fine for? Thank you so much, y'all. I love you. Have a great day. Stay amazing. Stay bright. I hope this served you guys in some kind of way. And yeah.